I don't have any friends. Matter of fact, I do have a friend. It is just actually one person. Let's talk about it in this video. So I've made videos in the past explaining that I have no friends or don't have any friends. That's sort of a lie, I guess. I do have friends. They are just not my age. At least most of them are 25 plus. Do I really consider them friends? Not really though, because I don't really see them often enough. Matter of fact, I see them hardly, but whenever I see them, it's love. So no, they're not friends, they're brothers to me. Like, I fuck with them, like really, like all jokes aside, I really think they're cool, man. I grew up with them in the neighborhood and stuff. But as parts came, obviously time came, they all left because they wanted to build their own future, which is highly understandable, as I want to do. However, I don't have any actual friends in the neighborhood except for one person, and you can probably guess it. I'm giving you 5 seconds. Who can you guess who it is? You've seen him in the videos often enough. Brendan. Yes, it is Brendan. Some of you are going to probably say, God, no clue in God's name Brendan is supposed to be. Brendan is my neighbor who lives across the road. And you're probably thinking right now, my God, what? You're friends with a 10-year-old? Yeah, I am. And he's my only friend, really. He's the only person I think of that I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and game with him, I suppose. Let's play some Roblox. Let's go chill out with him. Let's go to the park with him. It's a little bit sad, I suppose you can say as well. It's not that I can't find any friends for my age. It's just that I don't feel comfortable around people around my age. Especially in the town that I live, is people know each other too much. And I'm always a person who wants to... look, I'm always down for meeting up with someone, but just not easy. I'm very difficult there. Someone who I met up with a year plus ago. Took me like 8 months to really trust them. That person. I haven't seen her in like, I think months, man. It's been a long time, bro. She's been busy with her stuff. I've been busy with my stuff. So, once in a while we check on each other. I just don't feel comfortable around people in general. I've never really had that comfortness around people, trusting people. And I guess going through certain things at school time also has got something to do with it. Trusting is really the main thing. And I think a lot of you can relate with this. Trust is very important for me. Because I need to trust you. I need to know that I can trust you with certain things that I tell, with certain things that we go through. And some things you just got to be quiet about and shut your mouth about. Because, some things I've experienced that even I can't discuss. And I'm not willing and not going to discuss on camera. Because, some things I'm also like, it's none of you guys' business, unfortunately, as harsh as it sounds. And, somehow you're going to say, oh, that's cap. But no, it's not cap, man. But yeah, Brendan's one of my only actual friends that I hang around with often. I don't think he really hangs around with someone my age. I think I'm the only one. I think you said that a while ago, that I'm the only kid that he hangs around with who's not like at his age. You're probably wondering, what good is it for you to hang around with a kid that age who's like half your age almost? Well, the fact is, what's very good, which you can't deny this. Whoa, that was a storm. My God, did you see that? That is crazy. At my age, I've already been through the certain things that he's been through. Puberty, God, school, oh my God, the homework, this and that. I've been through all that. So I can teach him and be there for him when he needs me and tell him, yo, you got to do this different, you got to do this, etc., etc. I don't push him, I just try to teach him, as my dad does as well. Oh my God, that thunder is beautiful. Mother Nature was awesome. I help him as well. And that's why I feel very, very comfortable being with Brendan and around him. Because he's very chill, Obviously, sometimes, my God, he sometimes gets... he does sometimes get on my nerves. Yeah, he does. But then yet again, I sometimes get on his nerves when we're like playing a game with like the football, and he gets mad and says, oh my God, Keegan, you didn't score. It hit the post. I'm like, are you goddamn serious, man? This is the 6th time in a row that you're saying I hit the post. I scored at least 4 out of 6. And I'm giving you a happy chance, but nah, he's a very good kid, man. Very good, and the fact that I also feel very comfortable around his parents is all really chill. I had friends a year ago. I mentioned it, I think, a couple of times in videos on live streams. For those wondering, I don't speak to them anymore. So what I was going to say in the video until my file got corrupted, so I do apologize in advance. I was going to say that I don't have a lot of friends. I may not have a lot of friends, but that doesn't mean that I need to be obligated to have any actual friends. You see, it's always good to have 1, 2, 3, 4, a couple of friends that are really good for you. Then instead of having tens of hundreds of friends that majority of them highly likely aren't your actual real friends. Because can you really consider someone a friend on WhatsApp? God no. If you don't know the person, you've never seen them, met that person in real life, never hanged around with that person a couple of times, they're not your friend. They're just someone you talk to once in a while. And that's the difference with having friends than actually study talking to people on the internet. You see, you got to remember as well, I have not got a lot of friends. And when I see my friends in real life, it's always love, it's love because I grew up with them. As I said in the beginning of the video, these people that I grew up with, I don't consider them friends anymore. I just consider them as people that I see once in a while. And why I don't consider them friends is because they live their own life. I live my own life. And I kid you guys not, I don't see them often. And it doesn't irritate me. It doesn't hurt me. It's just the way it is. And it's the way life is going, I suppose. It's not... Some may agree, well, goddamn, maybe you should hang out with them. I don't want to interfere or get in the way of their life. They have got their life and I got my life. But whenever we see each other, it's all love because we know we ain't got no hate towards each other. We got only pure love for each other. We grew up with each other. We grew up with all the struggles and stuff that we went through it all together. So we eventually came out together in a good path. So there's only love. There's no hate in our, there's no hate in our blood. Because as I say, we grew up with each other. But whenever I see them, it's like, yo, what up, man? I miss you, bro. Like, it's always good vibes, And they're not really people I talk to because I don't have their numbers. And I think the fact that I do not have their numbers makes it a little bit more special. It just, I don't know, when you know someone good from thick and bone, you don't really need to contact them all the times. And I feel like with people that you hardly see, but you've been good with them forever, it feels a bit more real. Like, yeah, I fuck with you, my guy. So, you with me, it's none of that fake love. As you can type on the internet, you can type anything you want to. But this just feels more real and more realistic for me whenever I see them. Like, it's all cool. That mukbang I made 3-4 weeks ago, chicken strips mukbang, I made it at my friend's crib. They all know about my channels. They support me. Why? Because we grew up with each other and they don't think it's weird. They say, you're an entrepreneur, my guy. Why would we laugh at you? We got a job, you got a job. We love what you're doing, and we grew up together, like I said. There ain't no envy in us. There's just pure love in that. So when you don't have any friends, my guy, don't worry about them. I'm not saying eventually you're going to grab friends, no. Because as I said, you don't have to feel obligated to have friends. Matter of fact, most of the people that aren't happy are the people that are often helping out people. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, that's why I also don't just reach out to people and help them continually, because I don't get anything back. Not because I'm expecting anything back, you know what I mean? And I do have one good really friend, and that's Brendan. And obviously, like I said in the beginning of the video, some may think it's a little bit weird. You may say that, but I help him and he helps me. He makes me happy because of the time he spends with me. I spend the time with him. I actually have really fun quality time with him when I go at his crib, go outside with the park to him. I help him with the YouTube channel. We do this and that. It's cool vibes. Obviously sometimes we fall out, but doesn't every good friend once in a while have an argument with each other? You can't really call yourself friends if you've never been through a argument or like moaning at each other. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Peace out, man.